Okay, so this is the review of last night's homework. Last night was April 3rd, 2018. And what I wanted you to do was use the standard algorithm, which is shown right here on the example. So the only questions that you needed to do was numbers 2, 4, and 6. So I'm going to go through each one pretty quickly. The first thing that I train you guys to do is make yourself a multiplication chart that goes through 9. The reason why this is important is because it helps you keep track of everything. And again, if you forget your multiplication facts, all you need to do is add. 8 plus 4 is 12, 12 plus 4 is 16, 16 plus 4 is 20, and you go on, you keep adding 4, and that helps you. Alright, so with the standard algorithm, I'm looking at the first digit. 4 times 1 is 4, and 4 is less than 6, so this works. So I subtract, I get 2, I bring down the 3. I'm looking for the number closest to 23 without going over, and when I look over here, it is 20. 4 times 5 is 20, so I put a 5 up here, put down 20, I subtract, then I bring down the 1. Now I'm looking for the closest thing to 31 without going over. That is 28. 4 times 7 is 28, so I put down the 7. I write down 28. I subtract. That gives me 3. 3 is less than 4, which is my divisor, so I am done. My remainder is 3. So your answer here is 157, remainder 3. And that is how we do that one. Now I'm going to move ladies and gentlemen, let's remember that we are being respectful. I'm going through 3 problems. Okay. Now I'm going to do a 6 chart. And again, this is the same thing we do through 9. And again, that's adding. 6, 12, 12 plus 6 is 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54. I'm going to look at the first digit. 6 times 1 is 6, so I put a 1 here. I subtract 6, I get 0, I bring down the 7. 6 times 1 is 6. I can subtract 6 from 7. That gives me 1. I bring down the 3. 6 times 2 is 12. Subtract, I get 1. I bring down the 9. Closest thing I have to 19 without going over is 18. 6 times 3 is 18. I subtract, I get a remainder of 1. So your answer there is 1,123, remainder 1. If you got these wrong, that's okay. The point of this is for you to learn from your mistakes. So over here, making a 5s chart is very easy. But again, even though it's easy to do the 5s, I really encourage you to make these charts because it helps you keep track of your thinking. So 5 times 1 is 5. I subtract it from the 7. That gives me 2. I bring down the 5. 5 times 5 is 25. I get 0. I bring down the 4. 5 will not go into 4. 4 is less than 5. So I'm going to put 0 here, and then I'm going to bring down the 9. 5 times 9 is 45. And that gives me a remainder of 4. And so your answer there is 1,509, remainder 4. And that is how you did last night's homework.